This past week I got some questions under my videos. One of them was how I find those kinds of roads, and also one that asked for a specific location of a camp spot. I've made one video about how I plan my overlanding and find wild camping spots and roads to drive. I will link to that video in the description below. In that video I get into the rules, how to read a map, the official map of Sweden, and why it's important to follow those rules, and also the consequences of us overlanders not following the rules. But in this video I will actually show you how I do it in real life. Okay, so now we just got to this nice looking road. What I do is I take my map. I have this map here. It's the one I've been talking about previously. It's called Karta in Swedish, and translates into my map. And it's the official map of Sweden. This map is the one you can count on, and the roads on this map are allowed to drive, and the forest roads are allowed to drive. So what I do right now when I come to this nice looking road is that I want to check if it's illegal to drive it before I do. So I go into this map, I zoom in to where I am, and I can clearly see that what I am on right now and what will continue to be here on this map is a road. It's a normal road. It's not even only a forest road. It is a road. So it's clearly legal to drive it. Can see here it's a dark gray one line, and you can see my position right there. I hope you can see it when I'm filming like this. So oh yes, also right beside us there is a hiking trail marked. If it's those small dots, then it's a trail and not a forest road, and then it's not allowed to drive. But this one is, so let's do that. What I usually do is I plan an area I want to drive in and camp and all of that. And I do that from home. I look on a map and I think, that area, I want to go there, and I want to drive there, and I want to camp there. So I have a rough plan of how the trip will look. But then when I get there, I usually take detours on roads like these, and that's when I do it exactly like that. I come to a road, I think that looks very exciting, take my map on my phone and see if it's possible to drive it. Oh yeah, and of course I will link to that map in the description below, so you can check it out for yourself. It's quite important that we use that right map, the official map, because there are a lot of maps out there, all kinds of route planning maps, and you can't be sure that maybe that map, that route planner map, says that one specific road is a road, but then when you check the official map, it might not be. It might be a trail, a hiking trail, or it might not even exist, and then it's not allowed to drive it. You can also, on the other hand, sometimes find a road if you follow a route planner map, and then you come to a place and there's no road on that map. You can check that official map and see, oh, there is a road here on the map, I can drive it. That is also usually how I find those nice camp spots. I take a quick look on the map at home. I don't plan that much from home. I just plan where to go roughly, and then I look at the specifics when I get there. Again, I found a really cool looking road right here. I want to check out. I take my mean Karta map, press that button so it shows me exactly where I am. As you can see, I hope you can see on this map right now, that right there is not on my map, so not allowed. That's too bad. Well, that's life. this is how I usually find my camp spots. I find a road that looks like this. I find a dead end, usually with this roundabout icon. I really like dead ends as camp spots because usually there are nobody else that comes to that place. It's usually in an area like this where it's a service road for an area that was once where they cut down the trees and all of that forestry industry. So it feels like it's kind of an abandoned place where nobody else will come, and I like that. I like being almost certain that I have the place for myself. I don't usually share my locations for the camp spots because I would rather teach everybody how to find their own camp spots. And southern Sweden has become kind of overpopulated, especially with all those van lifers, and also motorcycles driving on gravel roads. It has become very popular here in southern Sweden. And on one hand, I do want to inspire other overlanders to go out and do what I do in this part of Sweden, but I also don't want my special places to be taken, so it's also kind of a selfish thing, maybe. I find my unique places and I like going back to those. This one is actually a new place. I haven't been here before, so it's always exciting finding new places, and that's also the reason I want you to be able to find your own places. So that's why I don't share mine. I have wondered if I should make a Patreon and maybe share my locations there, maybe some routes. Let me know what you think about that. Would you be interested in joining a Patreon and getting some inside information there? Let me know. Okay, I also want to show you this, what I just found here. That dotted line there. It's not dots, but the line is not fully yeah, it's not like the other one where I came from. It's dotted. That, oh, it's dark in here in the forest. Well, that dotted one is a forest road, and forest roads are allowed to drive. So, but it's also it's always also a matter of taking a real look at it. Do I want to drive it or not? This looks very interesting. I'm going to go out and take a look at it. See if I'm going to do it or if I'm going to turn around. I think it's doable. Let's give it a try. We are out on the other side. that was exciting. Well, I hope you found this helpful, this little video. If you have any question, please let me know. As always, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.